Now, here's where tribalism in professional wrestling can actually benefit the business, and that is through the wrestlers themselves. There used to come a time where a guy would contact a legend from the past and say, hey, I want to use your finish. And they are always met with absolutely. I've never heard of a wrestler tell a story in which he wanted to use a finish and he was told, no, don't do it. I mean, even Christian talks about Mark Marrow stealing his TKO, and that was a newbie giving his move to a veteran. But it's the respect of asking for it. And I want to make this perfectly clear because I feel like the Young Bucks get a lot of blame, and they deserve a little bit of blame, and I'll get to that in 1 second. They didn't start this whole stealing the super kick thing. That started with Stevie Richards. It started with Lance Storm. It started with Glacier. These guys just threw the super kick in their match, never caught any finishes with it, and it became a regular move. There were matches that Petey Williams would hit the Canadian Destroyer, and that was the end of the match. And now wrestlers do that like an arm drag. The lack of creativity and effort by professional wrestlers today, I don't think speaks to them not being creative themselves. I think it speaks to them not trying enough once they get to WWE and AEW television. And for this soundbite, so you can continue to label me as an AEW hater, I'm going to tell you why I believe AEW gets the blame more than any other company. It is because the two founders of the company made a gimmick of trolling the internet. And the more fans complain about, oh, everybody kicks out of a finisher in AEW, the more that company's gonna do it. Because the people that helped open the doors made a career doing it that way. So why would those wrestlers not do the same thing? The issue with this, though, is that the Young Bucks aren't only super kicks. Those guys are super talented. They are very special bell to bell. They just chose to troll the internet. But I promise you, if there was a stipulation in which they couldn't do the super kick, like Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton, they would go out there and they would amaze you with what they could do. And to be clear, it's not just wrestling fans complaining about this. It is professional wrestlers, legends of the business, that will come together and they will make fun of these facts. Dolph Ziggler has had to say on multiple interviews the reason his super kick is more effective and it is closer to the Sweet Chin Music is because he protected it. He made sure when he hit it, it was the end of the match.